Good evening, people. Good evening, friends. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm as early as ever. I have missed y'all today, but the truth is that I figured it was Black Friday, right? Or whatever Friday them call it here. And I figured that people were out shopping. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna come on, you know what I mean? Because I figured that y'all need to go to y'all Black Friday and see exactly where you can pick up, I guess, if you're shopping. So good night. Good night, everyone. How is y'all's? How was y'all's? You know what I mean? The holiday so far. How is it going? I mean, hey, it's a little teeny tiny holiday, but hey, I figured, y'all probably be on, like, Black Friday shopping. I wasn't doing the crazy stuff, but I understand. I know some people do it. It doesn't mean anything, right? So I'm not sure. The skits were born today. I think because they're trying to make it very. I think they were trying to do today. They're trying to make it easy because today's Black Friday. They knew people were out shopping, so they're like, nah, we ain't gonna give away the good skits today. I think that's what they were doing. But I'm glad to see y'all. I know you're tired, Mary. Gosh, me tired too. Everybody tired. You know what I mean? So hey, let's get into it. So Iman and Delicia are here, and I think they're getting high. I think they're about to get high, essentially. So let's jump into it.
Amazing how them trees will make you reach for them stars.
Literally.
Mm-hmm. telling you, it's like a yoga stretch.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You and your metaphors, I love them. You think because we go green together, get lifted, that's why we vibe so well and our chemistry is the way it is?
Nah, because I done got lifted with plenty women and I don't feel like this. A lot of women don't really know what to do. They ain't really rocking into a rhythm with you. You know, things never feel comfortable. It feel like 21 questions, you know what I'm saying, while I'm just trying to enjoy. And I just feel like everything we talk about, it makes sense.
Interesting. So Iman is saying the reason why, and I mean, Iman is saying, right, the reason why, that it's not just about getting high. That's what he's saying. Also, so she's comfortable now with the throne over his that's what it is. Delicia is full of it, but I love this for Shayla. She is full of it. Delicia is extremely comfortable right now, Mary. So just get this right now. So Iman and Delicia is making it official now. It is official. Her friends has stamped and sealed all of this. Now, in a perfect time, now this is the perfect time for Sheila to put. No, it's not. I don't want Sheila pulling up as yet. I'm sorry. I don't want. I still want this to run on a little bit more. It just has to go forward. No, she's not even pull up yet. No, Iman saying Sheila used to talk too much. That's exactly what he's saying. Good night, good night, good night. Listen, I thought she said he wasn't her type, even though Shayla ain't no good. She just worse as she used to. Well, there you go, there you go, there you go. But it is what it is. Now, Iman dropped Shayla because she doesn't smoke, and that's what he's saying. So that's what he did. Do you want to do the best? Okay, do what you do best. Go ahead and okay. Go ahead and puff, and that's what they're doing right now. So they're having a smoke right now, but he's saying it's not because of the smoke. Do you believe that it's not because of, that's the first question we have to ask Iman, of the smoke? Do you believe this? Iman said it's not because of the smoke. Iman said it's not because of the smoke. That Iman say yes or no. I hope they make it to the red carpet. It's official. Shayla needs a greater impact. That's what it is. That's what it is right now. That's what I'm saying. I want more than that. Iman said she got 21. He got tired of 21 questions. Because men get tired of the questions. It's like women getting tired of listen, if I was asking you as a woman a bunch of unnecessary questions about your ex-boyfriend, hey, what he used to do, how long was the D, how good was the D, what I mean, what did he used to do? Where did he used to kiss you? How did he used to kiss you? Did he used to go up in here? So would he used to do that? You'd have been upset. It's what it is. It's just what it is right now. Come on now. You'd have been upset. One journey, thank you very much for the super chat. One journey super chat says Delicia, Shayla has second personality. Delicia, Same personality, full psychosis. I don't think these friends are real. They're saying the same thing all the time. Uh, Friend in her head. Okay. So there's a friend in her head. Okay, the friends are in her head. You don't think the friends are real. So you don't think Delicia's friends are real. So yeah, so now Delicia's friends are not real. Shayla was talking. Shayla was talking, blowing smoke screens. Basically, he said he have lit up with a lot of women, but him can't deal with the 21 questions. And that's truth. Because him realize that after them smoke the weed, them start ask a bunch of questions. Do you think Iman can smoke weed less? No, they're weed smokers. When people smoke weed, them smoke weed. And them they're not smoking less of weed. That's what they do. The question is, right? Is Delicia, like one journey says, is Delicia's friends real? That's the question. That's a good question. Are her friends real? Iman too much to Iman? It's too much. Shayla just moans about Anthony, and that was the biggest problem. No man wants to be sitting down talking about your ex. Just like how you wouldn't want me to be around talking about my ex. You'd have gotten annoyed. And you'd tell me, say, O'Neal, move on.
Go a little further. Smooth. You're a real good thing for my equilibrium.
Yeah. Listen, I'm really feeling this situation, everything we got going on.
Me too.
And I'm falling. I know you said that you want me to fall. I'm falling, but just don't make me fall and hit the ground.
I'm gonna fall with you. We fall. You ain't never gonna hit the ground. You gonna land on me. And I land on 2 feet.
Yeah.
I got you. I told you. For real. No jokes.
I mean, you told Shayla you had her. Like, how do I know I'm different?
Didn't I? Didn't I? Well, I looked out for
You
her.
just gave this girl all that money for that house. Like,
But you do it with the intent of what you plan to do. And I was always taking her serious until that wasn't a situation that I could take serious anymore. And that should be something good that you take from that I'm a man of my word.
That's important. So Iman is saying here, so this is very, very integral. Iman is saying, so in other words, he did try to take her seriously. That's what he's saying. Time will tell if Delicia's friends are real. They could just want to keep the money with train going, funneling money throughout the circle, drinks, shopping sprees, trips, etc. So in other words, what you're saying is you're saying here comes the money. That's basically what you're saying. That's basically what you're saying.
Money talk.
Basically, what you're saying is that here comes the money, Kerry. Which makes sense. I mean, thank you very much. One Journey. Please support the creator, guys. Shayla deserves this karma, but the listener needs to be careful because karma is undefeated. Okay. But based on what you said, let's run back to what he said. The icing on the cake was trying to redress him and reprogramming of his smoking. She touched two untouchables. And I think Dubstar, this is what people are missing. Dubstar, I love your comment on this because I feel like this is what people are missing. That's why it never worked with Shayla. It's not because of anything else. I think he tried to give Shayla a chance. And that's what he's just saying right now. So is that correct? Did Iman give Shayla a fair chance? That's the question. That's the question. And I think Dubstar has highlighted this. Yes or no? Did Iman give her a fair chance? In your estimation, based on what you see him doing, did he give her a fair chance? Let me hear exactly what the women them answer that. I mean, it's not hard to see exactly why he dropped Shayla. She did talk too much, yet said nothing at all at the same time. And the best man for Shayla was Arby. He was quiet, but he loves a firecracker. Exactly. But she dropped Arby. And that's exactly who she probably should have been with, but she left Arby. Did he give Shayla a chance? Let me see exactly the comments. I mean, this. We don't care about Delicia's karma. That's my thing. I don't know if she should get a karma. Iman is not a fool. He won't dish out his money like that. O'Neal, Shayla has to step aside now because another girl is. Don't do it, Terry. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Step aside now. Another girl wants to take over. You don't know what it's like. That's what's going on right now. You understand? That's exactly what's happening, Terry. I love this. She needs to step aside now. I think Dove Star has hit the nail exactly on the head. You can't touch the people, the man too untouchables. It's like me coming into your life, ladies, and you have two things that you value a lot, and I'm telling you to go change those things. You would have told me, O'Neill, go and sit down and spend some time somewhere else. Go scratch up your whatever it is. It's hard to trust most of these men today. What do you mean hard to trust them? What is in there for trust? I mean, at this point in time, Iman has done the best he possibly could do. I hope they're real friends. I only can take one crazy person at a time in the Skitlanta. Dom calmed down a bit. Now we deal with Shayla. Don't think I can deal with Delicia being a nutcase as well. I don't think so too. Honestly, I may understand, you know? It makes time. Yes, he did give her a fair chance. I wanted to hear from the ladies, and because I know sometimes ladies might say, "Oh, he's unfair," and da 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 da. So I wanted to see if he gave her a fair chance. I think the chance was fair. I remember when Shayla told Anthony that she moved on and leveled up to someone better, but Anthony has remained in the same situation, meaning he's still with Amber. I remember her saying that, but no, she's fallen on her face. We remember all of these things. Shayla kept on talking about Anthony and her problems. And I think this is what some people don't like to talk about. The woman was chatting about nonsense. People don't want to hear about that. And when you question these people who like this thing, right? Yes, Mary is like a 30 to 90-day trial period. You should be able to try to see exactly if you like the person or not. And when you talk to these people about it, them get upset. You can't get upset about something that's obvious. Iman was fair and treated Shayla's situation with respect, much better than Anthony. The one thing them can say is that Iman treated Shayla way better than Anthony. In all fairness, did Iman treat Shayla better than Anthony? This is a very good question, Erin Mack. This is a very, very good question. Yes or no? Did he treat her better than Anthony? It's a very, very good question. Very good question. Shayla should have chosen Chad. He sent her flowers, and after the first date, and told her that he saw a wife in her. The only man who's ever said that. Not even Anthony said that. That's what I'm telling you. She doesn't go after the men that are for her. And I think the moral of the story is this is how women dismiss the guy that comes for them. The guy that the Lord has sent for them. If God send you someone, and God say, you know what, I've sent you this person, but them dismiss that person because them feel that them might not rich enough, or them not tall enough, or them not have enough height, or them bank account not big enough, whatever the reasons. They come up with these various reasons, then they go date someone like an Iman, gets let down, and them complain. That's it. That's exactly how it works. And that's what's going on right now. Iman gave her a chance and Shayla blew it. It's as simple as that. Let's move on.
And when I say something gonna happen, it happen. I told you I was about you. Now we here.
But just don't make me like go through all of this with my friend, lose my friendship potentially, and do all that for nothing. Like, this is very serious. I want you to know that, you know?
I wouldn't do that to you. Promise you. I wouldn't do that to you. I like it here.
Yeah. I do too.
Yeah.
And Jamaicans would say that a promise is a comfort to a fool. But I would say, lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long, and I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
We just gonna enjoy this here. Stay in this moment. Vibe out. See, we like two plants that got planted together. For real. And the roots done intertwine. And you know, it should have been making a certain fruit. But now, it's a blend of a fruit. It's exotic. It's something they ain't seen before. But them plants, them roots, they intertwine so crazy. Yeah, we like two intertwined plants.
And what's the roots?
Wait. Iman lose me a while ago. I think Iman get a higher a while ago. Just him lose me a while ago. Me no know. Me no know. Me no know. I think Iman lost me. I think Iman just lost me. Did Iman lose you just now? Did Iman lose you? Did Iman lose you just now? Iman, I'm gonna have to give him a cooning for this one. Yes or no? I don't know. I think Iman just lost me. Yes or no? I don't know. What is he talking about? Is he talking about mangrove trees? What is he talking about? I listen to me. Look. You know what? You know what? I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Just me no know. Me no know. I don't know. It's cooning. It's just pure cooning right now. I'm lost.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Another coon. Damn coons. I gotta do a coon analysis and a coon screening.
Look, I am lost as to what in God's name Iman was talking about. And usually, hold on, man. And usually O'Neill can figure out certain piece of the puzzle, but me don't know him just a while ago. Maybe I can go back to whatever it is. Maybe that's O'Neill. Maybe just O'Neill. I don't know. Listen, this is the thing with me and weed smokers. This is the thing with me and weed smokers is when them lose me. I'm listening and I'm following them and then they just lose me at some point in time. It's just my chip has burnt out. Let me see if we can rewind it so we can understand what in God's name is he talking about. Because this is just highness.
Intertwine. And you know, it should have been making a certain fruit. But now, it's a blend of the fruit. It's exotic. It's something they ain't seen before. But them plants, them roots, they intertwine so crazy. Yeah, we like two intertwined plants.
And what's the roots?
Zaha.
What? Look here, man. How are the when the backside him and I go out?
Lord Clyde. Madman around things now.
Madman I run things to Lord God. Madman I run things. It has to be. Listen to me. Listen to me. Yes or no? Because ain't no way. If y'all tell me y'all understood what in God's name Iman just said a while ago. I don't know him just a while ago, but I'm mad. That's just pure highness. That's weed talking right there. So that's just weed. You know what I mean?
Zaha. You gotta just, can't let nobody uplift these roots.
All right. So listen to me. Listen to me with me on this Iman thing. So Iman has lost me. I'm lost in the weeds. Somebody please come get me. You know what I mean? Somebody come get him. So- somebody come get me, please, because I'm lost as to what in God's name Iman is talking about. I don't know what is he talking about. Look, I don't know what Iman is talking about. I think that my chip leak a while ago. I think he's talking in a different code that I don't understand. Like I don't know what is he saying at this point in time. I just don't know. I don't know. Whatever he just said. I'm thinking he's talking about mangrove trees. I guess. I guess he's talking about what kind of trees is he talking about? You know what? Forget it. Anyways, the deal is this. Forget it. Forget it. Blend of the fruit equals to Shayla and Delicia are one personality disorder, full psychosis. All right, okay. Hey, one journey. I'm gonna accept that I don't know, and I'm gonna take y'all. You're lost in the weeds, and he's lost in the trees. Look here. I don't know. I don't know what just went out. No, the intertwining of the roots of the trees made exotic fruit that each tree individually should not have made. Okay. Okay. He's saying him and shady was just a fruit, but with Delicia, it's intertwined exotic fruit with strong root. Okay, I was gonna understand, but then I got high. I was listening to Iman, and then I got high. And when I read one of those comments, I don't know why, Because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. Me not understand at all. Y'all are y'all are trying to decode this BS. Stop trying to decode the crap. It's just look, it's high talk. And I've heard a lot of it in my lifetime. The funny thing, I sir. Lord gosh, it's cooning. It's just he's cooning. Candy's in my cool right now, Candice. It's just it don't make no sense. Don't mess up the high. All right, me not gonna mess up the high. I guess. So in other words, Iman is saying, don't blow the high. So Iman, okay, hold on. So Iman is saying, hold on, let's make sure we agree on this. Iman is saying, don't blow the high. Is that it? Is this what Iman is saying? Yes or no? Listen, I think it's just gibberish, but if you say something. Look, I had a bunch of weed friends and they smoked just like how Iman smoked. And I would listen to them and I would tell them and catch them talking nonsense. And they knew it was nonsense. And they knew they took other people for idiots. Because how I knew it was nonsense was because when they got sober, they would laugh at the people that was listening to the nonsense that we are talking about. And I said, you really knew it was nonsense. And they would have said, well, yeah, I mean, it's nonsense. What? Because we knew it was nonsense. It was nonsense. That's exactly why me know this is nonsense. But you know what? If y'all say it's something practical and y'all think it's very pragmatic and that Iman is so much of a philosopher, right? Since that's the thing said. Since they believe his name should be changed to Iman Socrates. Since, since should we change his name? Should we change his name, right? To Iman Socrates or Iman Shakespeare. Maybe. Or Socrates. Which one better? Which one I don't want? The Shakespeare or the Socrates? Because I want out of them two there. Because right now, since you think him is a philosopher like Socrates, right? Fine. Let me see what y'all say. I can bet he doesn't know what he said tomorrow. That's exactly correct, Michelle. He's not gonna know a damn thing he said tomorrow. He ain't gonna marry her. And I think he's gonna marry her. That's the question. Will Iman marry her? Will Iman marry her? Marry Delicia. Because that's the only place for her to go. So she need to tell him right now. Yes or no? Iman Shakespeare, Iman Socrates, which one? Will he marry her? So I will say this. I will say this and I'll say this to the ladies then. I think the ladies' intentions these days when you date with these men is that you need to let them know what the intention is. Don't leave it up to chance. Tell them that you're serious about marriage. Now, I would have hoped that for the sake of the story, that Delicia would have stated, um, that's what she's looking for. Instead of telling him, oh, she don't want to fall on her face. What does that mean? Ladies, when you talk to the men, them, be very, very clear what your intentions are. Don't just tell them, oh, I don't want you to leave me whole, high and dry. That means nothing to a man. You must be extremely clear to know. I'm hoping she'd have said that to him. No, it's not early. I'm going to tell you all this right now. It's not early. I'm not saying you need to marry her right now, but you need to let him know that the intention, let me say this, the intention of you two dating is to get married. Now, it may work and it may not work out. Meaning, y'all may have the intention to get married and y'all break up. So be that's fine. But at least you know what the goal is. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, I'm read some comments. Let me read some comments. Iman talk different when he high, but now that he's saying Shayla can't understand that high. I saw. Too soon for marriage talk. Get to know each other first. I'm gonna tell you this, Connie. My answer to this is no. This is exactly why a lot of girls waste a lot of time. Because maybe if you would have brought it up and give the man what your intentions are, he will know. Let him know. Listen to me, nothing is wrong with letting a man know what your intentions are. Nothing wrong with making him know. It doesn't mean that you're marrying tomorrow. But the man needs to know what your intentions are. But hey, keep working. Keep going. I'm giving y'all some take on this thing because that's my problem I have with all of this. I want them to get together. Shayla finds out that they ride off into the sunset and Shayla talks them in social media. So she taught them in social media. Iman loves to just talk a lot of gibberish and expect us to understand the high talk. We do not understand the high talk. Trust me. Only la understand either. Only does not understanding and only loves that English in weedology. O'Neill has an listen to me. O'Neill has an A in weedology. And I don't understand what Iman is talking about. And I have an A in weedology because, trust me, I've listened to a lot of weed speaking for a long period of time. Yeah. But I must say that Iman's level of weedology must be at a different level. I don't know. In Wayne's world, it's Wayne's world, and so marriage is never his intentions, as he has destroyed almost everyone in the skits. Only has an A in weedology, so no matter with that. Delicia is trying to, is buying the jibber jabber. He's trying to buy the nonsense. Yes, only have an A in weedology. Listen to me, but just not, maybe them bring out a new course in weedology that I don't know about. Yes, me speak we yes. Me speak weed anise. Weed anise. O'Neill speaks weed anise. That's correct. O'Neill speaks weed anise. That's correct. I speak weed anise for those who don't understand. Shayla and Anthony commit to what? Nothing. What are they committing to? Iman needs to go and rest on the couch somewhere. That Wayne we talking. That's exactly what's going on. Y'all probably didn't know, but I speak Weedanese. Don't worry yourself. I do speak Weedanese. So nobody come try to. Very fluently. And right now, Iman weed is telling him that he needs some rest. Listen to me. There's a point where the weed says you need some rest. And this is the point where Iman's weed is saying, buddy, it's time. You've done enough, buddy. You've done enough. Hey, O'Neill Iman is going to go back to Shayla and do the Noel. I don't think so. Then how do you not know what he's saying? Because Weedanese, listen to me, Weedanese, the translation, it based on Weedanese. For those who don't understand, Iman is saying, Iman is saying, time to go to bed. Yes, there's a point where after them smoke enough weed, they need to get a nap. In case you don't know, weed people, them take naps everywhere. Like they may be sleeping here and they may be talking to you just like, let's say them right here. So, hey y'all, you know what I mean? I'm just here on the YouTube channel. I'm just, just doing my thing. And I'm just saying that, that's been going, but yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. It's been good, you know what I mean? But the trees are intertwining, you know what I mean? You got the leaves and when you got a fruit and you got the trees and they're all just going all over. It's all together. It's one of that, you know what I mean? It's just that's exactly what it is. Weed and knees. That's exactly what it's saying right now. Him need to go to bed. That's exactly what's going on. Iman wanted a woman with some body, with some booty. That's what him need. I like big, especially when the weed's strong. Exactly. Jeremy tell the plan, man. Come here, tell him exactly. Say, only speak fluent weed and knees. Listen to me. Only has been doing this right now. On TV, Snoop Dogg smoked every day and made millions. Right. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, you have it. Hey, to each his own. The weed works for some, it doesn't work for others. Iman is speaking Pootie Tang. No, he's tired. Which Pootie Tang? Which kind of Pootie Tang I talk about? Him want to go in bed. That's exactly what's going on, right? And he will up. Listen to me. That's correct. That's correct. O'Neill, you don't have to dig up the roots to know if the tree is growing. Well, there you go. There you go. That's correct. That is the audacity. Eh? Weed and knees. So y'all don't see them getting married. Based on what y'all are saying, you don't see them getting married. Well, let me ask you this. How soon should a woman bring up marriage? It's a good question. After the first date. Let me ask you all this question. How soon before a woman should bring up marriage? Let me ask you that question, ladies. Not all the time. Jamaican weed headlock, head work on a high building and for long hours sometimes. Some weed, depend on the weed where you get. If the weed is strong, then you know it works. Marriage, Chase and Candice, soon be on the rocks, okay? That's what you're thinking. Ro and Malachi gone. Amber and Anthony equal to unknown. Jay and Ernest equal to divorce. Did I miss one? You didn't miss one at all. You didn't miss one. It might be Shayla's sister who will alert Shayla of Delicia. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It might just be. The wobble, what is that? The wobble for real? How soon? A man knows if he wants to marry you from he first met you. Most of the times. I like this because I think this is true. Never. It shows desperation. I'm asking you ladies because I want to see if y'all are picking up time. Shayla is a gold digger and she wastes no time trying to get money. Give me y'all's take. When? How soon? How soon? Give me a take on that. About in a year or so if the relationship is compatible. All right? The first date. Why waste time? And it's honest. Let me ask y'all a question. There you go. I like what y'all are saying. A woman doesn't have to bring up marriage. The man will let you know immediately if he has feelings for you. Hold on, Emma. I got questions for y'all. O'Neill, every woman's intention, every woman should always be wants to be a wife in a year. Nothing is wrong with Delicia dating Shayla's ex. Shayla dated Amber's ex. Nothing's wrong with it. You miss Lauren Bethany? I think I watched him for a little bit. ASAP. Marriage should be a part of the initial conversation. Anyone can pump the city. They are not wife shopping. You know what? One Journey, thank you very much for bringing this up. Let me explain something to you ladies again. You should bring up marriage at least after the first date. You should, you know what? Let me put it this way. You should bring up marriage ASAP. Ladies, you come to a male channel and there's a man talking to you. Take your feelings out of all this and listen to what I'm telling you right now. When you meet a man, you need to bring up the marriage conversation. Don't wait for the man to bring it up. Could the man bring it up? Sure. He could bring it up. But you need to lead the charge and be asking, okay, what are your intentions? What are your intentions? Are your intentions to get married or you're just trying, what are you trying to do? Why are you dating? Because men have a reason why they're dating. So One Journey is telling you actually the truth. It is ASAP. Men are not uncomfortable about listening to if you want to get married. In fact, you will help a man to choose faster when you tell him say you want to get married. You will help him to make the decision faster because he realize right off of the bat, is this one I want to be with or not? In other words, he's able to make that decision. That way, you get to go move on to the next guy and don't waste time. I'm telling y'all this. All right. If you want whatever you want to use. The point I'm raising is you need to bring this up as soon as possible. You can take that advice if you want, or you can go cash it if you want, right? Take it and go cash it. Either that, or you can do your own thing that you've been doing. The point I'm making is don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. There's a man trying to talk to you and tell you. Men know exactly they're gonna marry that woman. So we know the thing is that women don't ask. So that's the deal. Women don't ask. Should be established on the first day. That's the street poet telling you. Me can agree with this street poet. Yes, intentions must be established on the first date. You need to tell the man what you're trying to do. Don't play no games. Sonny and her ex-husband. So, don't play any games. Let the man know what you're looking for so you don't waste time. That's correct, ladies. So me are telling you right now. So now bring it up right now. So in other words, Delicia need to bring it up right now. Iman, no, Shayla wasn't no wife material. She didn't even have food in her refrigerator and don't know how to cook. Understandable. You need to bring this up. You need to bring this up, ladies. Don't waste people's time or money. Men will take the pump for free and ask for samples. Yes. One journey you have me quoted me correctly. Now telling you right now. If you don't mention nothing about marriage, then yes, I will take the pum pum. Take it from me. If I can give you nothing from this channel, let me give you some honesty as a man. Give me the pum pum, I'm gonna take it. And when I take it, you're not sure. You have no guarantees. You have no guarantees as to what's gonna happen. No, there are no guarantees in love. Don't get me wrong, there are no guarantees. But at least I don't know my intention. Either one of the two things. Either I lie to you, or I don't lie to you. And either way, you're going to see exactly my reaction to it. When you ask me about marriage, what did I do? Did I flinch? Did I look uncomfortable? Am I shaking? Do I look like I'm lying? What me look like? Those should be your things. But a lot of girls don't really do that nowadays, and so that's why what's going on. Anyways, let's proceed. I love what's going on because Delicia raised it's here. Let him know exactly what you expect from him. You need to do that. But a lot of the young girls now, a lot of the black girls now, them out here and they're saying, oh, the man, them man this and the man, them man that. But them not ask them, not tell the man what they want. Instead, what you do is you come out here, yeah, sure, tight clothes and them little stuff there. You understand? You have, see-through panty, you understand? And it easy, if you slip it in, so I slip it in. What you complain about? You want me slip it in, so I slip it in. If you give me the chance, I say, O'Neill, I want the pipe. I'm going to take the pipe and give you the pipe. You know, question me at all. You just have me and give you the pipe. You understand? Leaving dents in a forehead and all them stuff there. Dent like how Iman dent of Shayla forehead. Anyways, you can't say y'all come to O'Neill's. You can't say that. You can't say O'Neill not telling them. These men will lie to keep you. Well, you will know if they're lying. Well, when a man tells you something, pay attention to his actions. Steph Lee, this is what you need. Because you come to a male channel. So right now we're talking about Delicia and we are saying what Delicia should be doing. When a man comes to you and him tell you these various things, and him say, boy, Steph Lee, me go want, Steph Lee, your body look nice. Me love what you're going on with Steph Lee right now. Right now, me feel like I would have married her right now. You understand? Me feel like you're there. Well, Steph Lee, your duty is to look at my actions to see exactly if they are validating my words. Am I making steps and looking like a man who wants to get married? If me look like a man who wants to get married, then hey, it is what it is. O'Neill green at the marriage thing. O'Neill look like you're green in this marriage thing. Green. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Don't listen to O'Neill. Don't listen. Don't listen to O'Neill. You don't even listen at all to O'Neill. O'Neill is tell you some little lines. But it's okay. is okay. So you're going to slip it in and you don't know anything about her, and then them tell you what you want to be married and has zero trust for you. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you how it works out here. The men are going to slip it in because it's about putting numbers on the board. That's what it is. It's about putting numbers on the board. Numbers on the board. Shayla wants to be married and to be wants to be married to be kept, not to be a wife. Shayla wants to be married to be kept and not to be a wife. Correct. Dove Star. That's correct. And that's a difference. That's a difference. That is an actual difference. As a matter of fact, that's a difference. That's the difference. Some women want to be married to be kept and not to be a wife. And there's a difference between a wife and being kept. Are two different things. I love this Dove Star. You can't stay there and don't listen to O'Neill. Listen to me. Don't listen to O'Neill. Don't forget to O'Neill. O'Neill a virgin. It's just that's the thing. You know what? As a matter of fact, O'Neill a virgin. He never say pum pum yet. Me don't know what it look like. O'Neill don't know what I'm talking about. Just don't worry about it. O'Neill don't know what he's talking about. He is crazy. He could have been married. Do you think Shayla would have cared? She knew Anthony was married to her best friend. Did she care? No. She would have looked at her friend first, and her friend is acting. Well, there you go. True. Makes sense. Mike blesses Amber's ex, and he was in a high school sweetheart. Exactly. So there should be no issues at all with all of this. That is it. They not lie to you or telling you yes. Soon someone get someone good or what they do. I'm not sure what you're saying there. I don't know. I don't know. If they're lying, men can change their minds as they get to know the woman more. Iman got to know Shayla and saw the red flags. That is correct. Emmy girl, that is correct. That is exactly correct. I agree with exactly what you're saying. O'Neill, I believe that Iman and Delicia will work because he told her his real intentions towards her and he was willing to risk it all for her. Which is plausible. In other words, I think that they have a good chance for work. Maybe that's the question. What chance do you give Delicia and Iman of working? What chance do you give Delicia and Iman to work out? That's a good question. What chance you give them? Some men drink the milk before buying the cow. True. Might drink the milk before buying the cow. You know what I mean? You want to check out exactly what I go on. We're not saying you can't give the milk, and I'm just saying just be making sure that you're stating your intentions. That's what O'Neill is saying. Shayla go pick out her ring and her mad mama before Anthony divorce. That's something different because Shayla try to get a man who married and man who married this don't apply to men that are married. The man is married already. So in other words, you'd have to go get a divorce first before you can even get to the man. Shayla did make her intentions known with both Anthony and Iman because she even wanted to go get married and counseling with Anthony and looked at the rings with Iman. Yes, and that's exactly why it didn't work out because eventually Iman realized her intentions and realized he was not fulfilling that for her. So in other words, her method did work. Whatever Shayla did work because he knew she wanted to get married, right? He knew she wanted to get married. And he realized that his lifestyle don't align with that. So guess what? It would never have worked. So he did her a favor. She just don't realize that he has done her a favor. She don't realize that. And that's the big piece. Sometimes, people can't catch that. Shayla Insult isn't loyal to her friends, but expects her friends to be loyal to her. Totally delusional. That I agree with that, Kasim. Iman gonna be back to the trees, but anyways, they look good together because both of them are high. All right, so I'm the chance. Now, Angela said 20% chance. Clarence, I say yes. 80% chance. Tanya say I give them 80% chance right now. 80% chance for Emmy girl say 80% chance I give. For Shayla's karma snake, I hope they make it down the aisle. Fair chance. What's a fair chance, Kasim? Give me a number. Me need a number. 60%. I'm pushing in the numbers right now. 25%. Charmian said, I believe them are going to work. It's like a half of a 100%. Terry said 100% she's confident right now. If there was a level of confidence in the building right now, it's Terry. Terry said 100% working. Clarence say 80%. No, man, stand up on a limb, man. Stephanie, come stand up on a limb, Stephanie. You can't, wait a minute, not yet. Be real. Give me what you have in your mind right now. What do you have in your mind right now? 80% chance. Fair enough. Give me a number. Fair chance is not an answer. Fair chance is not an answer. 50%. These are good answers. At least people are giving me a fair answer. No one knows if it's going to work, but give me an answer. Don't just tell me, oh, well, only I'm not sure. It could be a fair chance. I can't tell. That doesn't help me. What you think, based on what you've seen so far, what percent chance do you give them to work? You'll know. You can see it. 80%, 75. There you go. Some pluggy, some other little things, some, great ideas. Dove Star Shayla only wanted to go marriage counseling because her mother suggested it in in competition with the counseling Anthony and Amber was going to. True. But again, Anthony's off limits, so that not really count. The method not count for Anthony, but she did do it with Iman and it was working. Shayla only wanted to get to marriage because the idea of being married is shopping and spending money. Shayla is married to money. She's not married as a married to a wife, to be a wife. I think Dove Star had the same sentiments, Paula. Dove Star should says it's hard to say with these skits. Well, how much chance you get? Get a number. Give it a number. That's called playing games. That's called playing games. A mature man and woman have something going for themselves, job dependability, a place to stay, and your own, and true to their self. That is true. Their children are true to themselves. You can't do marriage counseling with a married man. Exactly. So that wasn't plausible at all. You can't do marriage counseling with a married man. He's already married. That doesn't make sense. Well, hear this. When do y'all think exactly? 6% chance. Yeah, so you give them somewhat of a chance, street poet. That's interesting. Interesting. This is temporary. It's not going to last. Ooh. All right. Well, when do you think this will come out to Shayla? Based on what you all are seeing, when you think this will come out to Shayla? When will Shayla find out? That's the question. Delicia has had what? Emmy girl, Shayla lives in La La Land. I couldn't believe she suggested that. Because she think people man of your one. Full psychosis. Strong beliefs that are not based in reality. That is correct. That is correct, One Journey. That is correct. Full psychosis. Let me put that up again. Full psychosis. And I learned something. Full psychosis. Strong beliefs that are not based in reality. It's illusion. When do you think Sheila gonna find out? You've been watching the Wayne skit. KP Charmia said that Iman and Delicia will get married in Skitland. Would be interesting. Iman never took Shayla seriously. Well, he's saying he took her seriously. He's saying he was taking her seriously and he tried to give her a chance. It's just that certain things showed him that they weren't meant to be. For example, his lifestyle was different from hers. And rightfully so. I mean, if I smoke, you've got a little kid, I have a decision to make. Do I want to smoke or do I want to be around you and your kid? That's a big decision. And I thought that there would be women that would sit down and say, wow, that's really commendable of a man to know that, you know what? This man smokes and him realize that him not going to stop smoking right now. So instead of putting up with the foolishness, he leaves. But I realize that women are, some women just kind of, them want what them want. So in other words, it doesn't matter what you want. You need to change for them. And I'm like, no. Just like I'm going to think a woman for change for a man either. You shouldn't change for me. No. You should be your own true self. Let me love you as you are. Boxing Day. Interesting. Wayne's birthday party. See, I'll take it that quick. Tomorrow morning. I'm not think of tomorrow morning. Come on now. I don't think I'm going to learn this tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. That's too much work. That's too much stuff. Shayla complained to her mom all the stuff that she had to do for Anthony and said it was felt like a job. Shayla is not a wife material. Exactly. She complained about, fixing up the shirt and all of those things. One Journey, thank you very much for the super chat. Look at your comment, One Journey. One Journey says the Shayla and Delicia are the same person. Street pharmacy and prescription drugs. Street pharmacy and prescription drugs do not mix. Interesting. Interesting. I see what you're saying there, One Journey. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you for that. So even though Shayla acting when she's tried to smoke and freak out, exactly. Those were things that told him that maybe this is not for her. Why would he sit around? You see, it's those things that I'm wondering, people forget that those things happened. I sometimes I don't understand some of the people that root for the Shayla character, because I would have thought that, Iman leaving would have been a good thing for her, but I didn't know that it was such an awful thing. Iman knew if he went upstairs to the apartment that she would cause a scene. Him knows she'll cause a scene. And him can't trust her. He's dealing there before. Say that's about Christmas. On TV, Iman tried to elevate Shayla like Anthony did, but Shayla's low hearing the sound of, she loves hearing the sound of her voice. She loves hearing the sound of her voice for true. That is true. Remember, it will happen when Wayne releases it to happen. What do you mean? When he realizes, okay, why do you think that? You believe they'll find out before the end of the year? Interesting. All right. Okay. So now say before the end of the year. So you don't think, so in other words, do you think it will go on long like the Wayne and Amber saga, or the Anthony and Shayla saga? Y'all don't believe we're getting one more of that? Yes or no? Y'all don't believe we're getting one more of that? Honestly. I've had many men say that to me and be lying. I didn't have to ask to see their reactions. That's why the Wayne and Tamira skit is so cringy. Say what? What have they said to you, Steph Lee? That they want to marry to you? And you never believe them? If you never believe them and it never look like them was right, then that's a sign. Shayla is low frequency, low vibrational. Well, we have known this. She low frequency, yes, for true. Shayla's sister asked her, did she take her medication? I think they have asked her that. Y'all don't think you're going to go on as long? Why not? Why not? This is interesting. Shayla kept putting her baggage and burdens on Iman, and she showed him how petty she is when trying to keep her child from his father. That wasn't great. And I don't think people even saw that either. They didn't see these things. Anything Shayla wants, we want for her. Well, and what does that mean, though, Street Point? What does that mean? She still wants Iman. Why would you want Iman for her? Iman doesn't want her right now. So this statement is facetious. That's not a good statement to make. It him not want her right now. I want Wayne and Tamira to be over. Why do you want Wayne and Tamira to be over? By the way, I saw them today, to be very, very frank. Hold on, let me see if I can find them today. Hold on. I think I saw Wayne and Tamira today. Do I have that? Did y'all guys see that? The one with Wayne and Tamira. It was very, very interesting. I don't know if y'all saw this. Being that on say that. You want Wayne and Tamira to be over. Y'all said this, no, and I remember watching this today. What did you guys feel about this?
Man, your daddy don't like you.
He doesn't not like you.
He don't like you. I'm telling you, your daddy do not like me, man.
Why do you feel like that?
I can just feel that. Come on, that's clear. He over there, and your boy D-Face, and he don't like me. I felt the energy. I don't been through this before.
He was just joking around because listen, he invited you on this fishing trip and he takes it very seriously.
100 It ain't about no fishing. If that could take him out, it was gonna be something anyway.
Is she disingenuous? This was interesting. The men you put on a high pedestal like Wayne is doing Tamira, but it's like what do you do? But Stephanie, I make it seem like women, put women on high pedestal as well and let you down. Stephanie, it goes both ways. As I said, there's no guarantees in love. There are no guarantees. You gotta keep going and keep treading, but you'll know. Tell the man by what time you want to get married by. I'm just saying, y'all need to, especially black women, y'all need to stop playing games. Y'all need to stop playing games. When I lived in a white community, the one thing they did was they always spoke about marriage. Them talk about it regularly. They spoke about it regularly. They were always talking about, well, when are we going to be getting married? Because it's not going to be just me. They were speaking about it. They weren't just sitting on the sideline, just dating out here, giving out some pum pum. I'm telling y'all this. So I'm saying we have to go about it the same way. So nothing wrong with that. Is Tamira disingenuous? Is Tamira a honey trap? People feel like she's a honey trap. Yes or no? Yes or no? Is Tamira a honey trap? Yes or no? Wayne read that her dad did not like him. Wayne have daughters, and when Wayne has to face these problems when they date men, he will understand the father's perspective. What was the father's perspective today? Abina, what was the father's perspective? The father's perspective was, because this man does not want to go on a fishing trip with me, I don't like him. That was his perspective. Because this man is, I don't know, him think he was bougie. So him get very, very, him get very, very, but hey, why wouldn't you want somebody to have the means to take care of your daughter? What you want, a broke man to take care of her? No, no, no. I didn't agree with the daddy was acting, and I spoke about it all day. Only pottery because spoiled cheese. I gotta come up with that boy. There you go. My husband told me I would be his wife, and I didn't believe it, and he never gave up. Exactly. Tell them again, they becoming a thing them understand how this thing work. This whole relationship between both of them is disingenuous. Well, maybe that's what you need to say. Well, Wayne is doing the best he can, but the deal is what the deal is. Daddy is upset about the fishing. Daddy's whole gesture and conversation changed when he was definitely not going. Daddy took off the glasses like Larry does. Exactly. And the father was extremely childish. I don't know if both of them disingenuous because Wayne has been giving her a bunch of money, doing a bunch of things for her. Whether you want to say, Wayne is petty or not, or blah, 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 or whatever else the deal is, hey, he's been doing the stuff. He's been doing the stuff. I think they're forcing Wayne and Tamira on us, and they sought to know each other. Dee will stop Wayne's wedding just like Anthony did. This is Wayne's karma. Wayne's narcissist attitude and celebrity status makes him believe that everyone is supposed to like and gravitate towards him. I'm not certain that this is exactly what it was today with this thing. But you want to watch about the series again with Wayne Kasim. The problem was with this guy was this. The problem was he asked Wayne to go on a fishing trip with him. Wayne says, no, I don't like fishing because I don't like worms. I don't like whatever I'm saying. I like snakes, whatever it is. He doesn't do those things. And ever since he said that, the father was repelled by the fact that him saying don't want to go. Now, Wayne did say while he was driving off, maybe we could do something else. No, the gist is, if I don't like fishing because I think that there are snakes or whatever I want to think, you should respect that. That's like a white person coming to you and telling you, let's go skydiving. You don't want to skydive. You're gonna tell him no. So why is it so unfair? But hey, again, also I believe that to him, maybe listen, man, the father was hurt by the rejection. And you're a dad. I supposed to be able to tell you, no, I don't want to do something. I never know me have to force myself. Did I heard Dad said to him he's not getting married? Exactly. Did y'all heard D said today he's not getting married? Exactly. So take that out on the head. So if you go back at D, guess what? Nothing of that is either. He doesn't like Wayne. He sees him as a glitter. And I think that part of his thing is, anyway, let's do Wayne's thing.
A fishing trip? Come on, man. I don't want to go fishing. I don't want to go fishing. The energy he doing some about Hollywood and all that, he feel like
it's not about just going fishing.
Nah.
Like this is think about it. Like what's something that you feel like you could bond with somebody and get to know them? It's very important to you and you want them to join in on.
Whatever I want them to join in on, if they choose not to, I'm not gonna get that mad at him.
You see, this man mad at you.
Man,
he was just joking a little bit.
I already know that.
Okay, let me tell you. He's very protective over me. He's seen me go through a lot.
But he over there talking to somebody who got a 9mm in their hip. What you talking about protecting?
Wayne.
Oh, I need a 9. I gotta get a 9.
Stop.
I gotta get a stick.
Exactly. I felt this scene today because I felt like it's one of those ghetto Olympics. What Tamir's dad is, Tamir's dad wants Wayne in the ghetto Olympics. Joseph wants Wayne to enter the ghetto Olympics. You know what y'all call it hood. No so I call it fine. I'm gonna call it what y'all call it. Ghetto, you call it ghetto, y'all call it hood. That's exactly what it is. Tamir's father wanted Wayne to enter the hood Olympics. And what the Hood Olympics is this notion that I need to act like, you know what I mean? I need to tell you how terrible it was. Oh, guys, you wouldn't imagine. You would not imagine, guys, the levels that I had to go through. I had to kill people. You know what I had to do to get food? This is exactly what they're saying. I had to do all these things to get food. I had to do what I need. Listen, I need to get things done, and I need to get food and shelter and all. That's exactly what it means. I need to be telling you how bad my life was, because that is going to give me some medal of honor. It's one of those things that happens in our little black community that me not like it. Every time we're talking about life, it can't just be about just some regular things. You get criticized because, of course, you weren't locked up in the pen for years. So what if me don't want to go jail? Who said I want to go see the Booty Warrior? I don't want to go see the Booty Warrior. What if I don't want to see the Booty Warrior? What if I don't want to see him? That's the deal. And that's exactly what it is. Her dad wants Wayne to be in the Ghetto Olympics. But that's all I'm saying.
Listen, he doesn't know who you are yet. He's still getting to know you. He's doing what a father does. He's protective over me. He doesn't know your intentions.
Honey pot, listen. You know. Just trust me on something. As your man, your daddy is tripping. At the end of the day, I done been through these situations before, and you know what it is? He think that I think I'm better than people because of where I'm at. Mm-hmm. Not realizing, just like he work hard every other day, I work hard every day. I don't even remember a real day off.
Work hard every other day.
It means him work hard. That's exactly what he's saying. Extremely hard for what he wants, and it's a thing that happens in our community. Only get the same type of clownings at time. Why this thing then is because every time you try to do some neat things and you try to do things truly and by the book, you have a bunch of other black people who feel like they must come with the crab in a barrel mentality. That's where it's coming from. And yes, Nicole, this is what I was saying. The dad was cloning Wayne because he was successful. You would think a father would want that for his daughter. Instead, you are there trying to support the drug dealer guy who you know for sure was in the streets. And that's what he was supporting. That's what I mean when I say that there is something wrong with our methodology because it's almost like at the Ghetto Olympics. May I tell you? At the Ghetto Olympics, yeah, me win the Ghetto Olympics. Me tell you exactly how much man me dust off. I need to tell you how many men I've put underneath the ground. Me need to tell you that. When me tell you that how much men me put on the ground, how much time me run the drugs, how much time me do what, me need to tell you all of that kind of stuff. Until me tell you that, I don't get no credit. No, O'Neill, what you do, O'Neill? Oh, you did you look a YouTube thing and you went to school and no, that's not enough. You need to be locked up. How many years have you been locked up? No, you have been locked up long enough. No, man, no, O'Neill, go back to jail and come back again. That's exactly what it is. How much years? Exactly. I saw right through what her father was doing, which was very, very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting as to what he was saying. I didn't agree.
He work hard every day too.
No, I'm saying like
You can't listen.
Man,
Listen,
man.
he's a very simple man, and so it's
Well,
in his nature to he sees somebody.
He don't like me. This man called me Mr. Hollywood and all that. Talking about, come on.
So
man.
then prove him wrong.
I'm not finna waste my time proving no human being wrong. I respect him, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not doing that now.
Okay, but that's my dad.
So what? See, these are the pieces. Okay, whoever was saying that it is fake, trust me, Wayne is being himself. Wayne is now showing me that I thought he was simping. Do you think that Wayne is being himself? I thought he was simping until I heard him talk in this scene. When I heard him in this scene, I realized, oh no, this is a real Wayne. No, hey man, no. D didn't want to go, but D went and earned the father's respect. I don't have to go to something to earn your father's respect. I don't like fishing. Your father need to respect the fact that I don't like fishing. It doesn't mean that I'm supposed to go there for go do whatever it is. No, I'm not doing that. I could have gone there and it's still not work out. What are we talking about here? No, and I will say this to you, Steph Lee. If you are with me and my mother has invited you to do something that you don't want to do, you shouldn't be doing it. Don't pretend. The worst thing we hear from people is to pretend like you like something. That's when I think you're most, when you're most fake, extremely fake. Talk to me, Bilderberg boy. What is going on here? O'Neill, it's late and you are out of pocket with this story. Like Mr. Joseph has a right not to like Wayne for Tamira. He has 10 kids, 5 women, and Wayne is trifling. Is he really trifling? So what if him have 10 kids? Bilderberg boy would disagree on this one. So what if he has 10 kids? If your wife, if the girl like him, she like him. Is he taking care of those kids? The answer is yes. She has a choice to make. Either she's with him or she's not with him. Well, she can go be with D then. Because D already told her, D already said he doesn't want to get married, Bilderberg boy. He already said that. He's already said that. He's already said that. So let's work over it. Let's work over it, Bilderberg. He already said he don't want to get married. Every parent want what's best for their child. They also want their child to do better than them. Okay, and you don't think she's doing well with whatever it is? She's driving in a nice car. She get $30,000 per month. Is she not doing well? I listen to me. I cannot fathom what you're. She getting not drug money, but she's actually getting money that is actually clean money from a businessman. So what if you have 10 kids? But okay, hey, if her father wanted to go to get to know Wayne and Wayne said that he didn't want to go, he could have easily asked him. Then they can go to do get to know one another. T's dad wants her to be with D. That's what y'all not getting. Novan in one, and thank you very much for stating this. Bilderberg boy, what you not get is that the father wants her to be with D, but D doesn't want to get married. And Wayne is saying, hey, I'm thinking of getting married with this girl. That's the distinction we're having right now. Now, he might have 10 kids, but hey, it is what it is. Tamir is used to caving in. Wayne is different. And she's about to find out who he is at the party. She's used to D just saying, yes, I'm going to do things. Wayne say I'm not doing that. No. Why should he do that? When the father first met him, he said, I know all about your 10 kids, all those baby mamas, etc. That's the first thing he said to Wayne. It's judgment. Again, it's judging. Listen to me. Listen to me. My father has 7 kids. 7. See? My bigger brother has 7. Sister, 7. Only lives from the lineage of having a lot of kids. Now, only happen to have 1. Now, my bigger brother that has 7 kids is able to take care of all of them. All of them. None of them no go without. They all are able to go to university. They're all able to do what they're doing. And it's the same thing that Wayne is doing. I don't see why this is an issue. It's one of 2 things. Either you want it or you don't want it. That's where I lie with that. Just like a man could go take up a woman with a lot of kids. I'm not doing it with a lot of kids. But you have some men who decide, you know what? What's a man with some kids? Him will go take it up. Him can go take it up if he want to, because I don't have the time to deal with so many baby fathers. But he might, because he said the woman worth it. You do have men out there who take up a woman with the wife of kids them. So come on, man. Wayne is self-righteous and not humble. He is shallow and has no depth. Master manipulator, he's trifling. Well, guys, you can't just say him trifling and manipulator. We're talking about the situation here. So with Mr. Joseph. Mr. Joseph was out of pocket. He was trying to get Wayne to do something he didn't want to do.
Well, he my daddy. And I came with your daddy with respect, and I respect you, but I'm not finna put, you want me to put energy in proving him? This man get mad about some fish?
Just give him some time. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, he got all the time he want. Because he don't stay here. I'm just telling you how he feel. Your daddy tripping.
He's old school.
Yeah. So
Meaning what? Meaning what? I'm sorry, Shaman, I didn't see a comment. Compromise, communication, trust, and foundation of a successful relationship. Is Tamir and Wayne relationship built on these? Not quite certain. But I'm telling you right now, Shaman, it doesn't matter the woman. I have the same stance as Wayne. It probably would mean then that, hey, you know what? I think our stance are similar. I don't want to fish. If I don't like fishing and I don't want to go fishing, I don't want to go fishing. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. And I realize that when you do these excessive compromising things, you sell yourself out. And you tend to become extremely unhappy. And that's why I tell women, say, be themselves. If you don't like something, say you don't like it. Instead of saying, oh yeah, I'm going to turn up. And you turn up, you're not like it deep down inside. And you no, why pretend? Why, folks? Why? Wayne is not. Yes, on it. That's what's going on. Tamir is still not sure about Wayne. Well, hey, it is what, well, go on back at D. My dad at the 8 or so. Exactly. Listen, if you can take care of you, then that's about it. Listen, the amount of kids thing does not matter unless the man has no money. When the man has no money, that's when it matters. That's when it matters. When the man has no money and you have some other issues, then hey, that's when it matters. But if you all say, hey, because then you have man that only have 1 kid and them now take care of the kid. Don't agree with what Tamara is saying. Exactly. Look, ladies, don't make a man force it into doing nothing you don't want to do. If my mother says she wants to do something with you and you don't like it, tell her you don't like it. Don't say yes. But maybe we're built on 2 different cultures or principles, I guess. Maybe that's what it is. I have 2 daughters, 25, 24, and 25, and I would not want them with a man with 10 kids. And they know not to bring a man like that in my presence. Mr. Joseph read Wayne. Well, what did he read then? Bilderberg boy, so the question is, what did he read about D? What did he read about D? Let's look. You see, this is where we're having the shortfall. Maybe if you're comparing Wayne to another man who was more straight and clean cut, and both of them were clean cut, and this man didn't have 10 kids or whatever it is, and Wayne had 10 kids, you could have win me. But what exactly did he read about D? What did he read about D? Because yeah, the man loves D. And D have one in them waist, like Wayne said.
Who am I? But I don't feel that way about nobody that I don't know. I haven't did nothing just because I don't want to go get some fish. I don't want to fish. I don't want to put the worm on the bait. Oh, I ain't no country boy now. He tell, come on, man, your daddy trip. You know your daddy don't like, but it's good. But he over there with your boy what's your boyfriend name? D. Yeah, he like him.
They get along. They bonded.
Yeah, they bonded. I
know
got to
each
get
other.
me a scat pack.
Boy.
That's exactly what it is. That's what it is. Me need to get me a piece of iron on my waist. If me not beat it till it bend, if only not beat it until it bend, it not good enough. That's exactly what's going on. Wayne forced himself on Tamir to like him, but it's not right for her father to force him to go on a fishing trip. Well, did he really force her though? She never have to go. She could say no. She had the power of choice. I might get attacked for this, but I don't think that when you are rich, you should be careful with your money or spending. Things can change on a dime. These rich people seem wasteful and materialistic. Well, I don't know. Hey, you have some money. I know what you're saying, but again, Kenyatta, it's okay. Here's the deal with money, though. Money come and money go. I mean, if you have lined things up so that you'll never need money again, I'm certain you'll be fine. Nobody ever knows, but the Rockefellers are still living. That's all I'd have to say about that. You know what I mean? As long as he invests, like, say, for example, the Rockefellers or like a Warren Buffett, you're gonna last time. It's as simple as that. You're just gonna last the end of time. As long as you have open ventures and you're probably in a couple of things that are paying your residual, you're always gonna have money. I'm sure he owns a home and him can do him thing when he wants to the home. Have a couple other businesses. So I don't think that's gonna matter at all. Because that's how money works. I'm sure by now Wayne has so many businesses that they bring in residual income. In fact, this that he does brings in royalties. Royalties is always going to be there. You're never going to run out of it. It's like that's what it is. Somebody go buy it. So that's how that works. O'Neill, it's not about fishing. You're missing the point. No, Emma, I'm not missing the point. The point I'm making, I think you're missing the point. The point O'Neill is making is that if you don't want to go to any fishing place, then he could have said we could have go somewhere else. And Wayne did say that to him. He just doesn't want to go fishing. He doesn't want to go fishing with him at all. He doesn't want to go out into nature. People cannot like that at all. Again, I gave it a perfect example. Let's say you had a white friend. And they are known for this because I have many white friends. And they say, Emma, I'm going to invite you to skydiving. And you don't skydive. Then, Emma, it's best on you to say, I don't want to go skydiving because I don't like skydiving. They will respect you more for that. They've asked me to go to multiple places and I'm like, you know what? No, I don't do those kind of things. Give me something else. They say, oh, I didn't know that you didn't like that. All right, okay. What else do you like? All right, you like this? Yeah, okay, sure. You can come out to here. They're like that. No, you don't force anyone to do anything that they don't want to do. That's the deal. I don't think we're vested into Wayne's feelings, KP Charm. I think we're discussing the topic of should you. The topic is this, KP Charm. The topic is, if you don't like something, should you just do it because you want to make someone else not feel bad? That's the question that you're trying to answer. This is the topic, KP Charm, in case you don't realize what's going on here. This is really what's going on. If you don't like something, well, Bilderberg boy, where you gone? If you don't like something, I'm going to read your comment nonetheless, right? If you don't like something, should you do it because of the other person? That's the question. That is the question that's being asked. I don't think you get what's going on, KP Charm. That's the question. You don't like a particular thing. The question is, should you do it nonetheless? That's what they're asking. Mr. Joseph would not like it if he knew Mr. Joseph got her drugs from the trap house. Hey, come on, man. Listen to me. He's fake for what he's doing, and we know he's fake. I'm calling it out. Look, Bilderberg boy, I guarantee you are a different father. A father should be able to vet the man his daughter is with. D didn't have a stick that was Wayne taking shots. Wayne has nothing over D's but money. But we know D's in the streets, and he knows D's in the streets. Look, again, he can want what he want. I think that that is a whole separate discussion. If he wants his daughter to date D, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. O'Neal, you will kill a brick about your daughter. But I'm not going to force our boyfriend to come somewhere out with me, though. I won't do that. That's the thing. I'm not going to force him to do something he don't want to do. Because I wouldn't want to be forced either to do something I don't want to do. It's all when Wayne karma is too far. Bilderberg boy. By the way, Bilderberg boy, I have a question for you. O'Neal.tv@gmail.com. Bilderberg boy, I have a question for you. I want you to actually email me. I have a question for you. A very different question apart from the topic for you. Bilderberg boy. I got a question for you. Please remember to look at that. I got a little question for you on something. There's something I'm supposed to. I got a question for you, as a matter of fact. Please email me. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's see. Look, I think, listen to me. I just wanted to see exactly how you feel about it, if you should be forced. D helped the mom, but was her supplier too. Dove Star, I don't think them realize this. That's what they now realize. Wayne deserves karma. He's too arrogant. He may deserve that karma. I'm not disagreeing with the karmas that y'all are talking about. But the topic at hand is, should he go out to something that he doesn't want to go out to? That is the question being asked. In other words, that's the question. Me and you, they are dating. My mother says, hey, I want to take you skiing or some weird phenomenon. You don't like that particular thing. The question is, do you say to my mother, hey, Miss O'Neal, you know what? Whatever my mother name. Hey, O'Neal, mommy, you know what? I don't like doing those particular things. Can we do something else to spend time? That's the question. That is exactly where the story is. That's what I think people are missing from it. That is what people are missing from it. Sex equal children, and Wayne never spit any of his children out. At 67% abortion rate. Exactly. A lot of people forget that Wayne was in the streets before he got where he is. Yes, he has 10 kids and baby mamas, but that he takes care of his own. And Novani, that's my thing. I don't understand why people use this as a means of judging the man. If the man can take care of the kids or not. No. Maybe you know why your daughter be with him, and that's plausible. It's okay. But she could go get another guy who is the only baby father for her and he doesn't take care of the kid either. She could get that. Let's be real now. Now, Mr. Joseph should have took his wife to fishing. Maybe she would be she wouldn't be in rehab. Exactly. Why take up my nose to spoil my face for nobody? Exactly. Why cut off enough to spoil it? Exactly. Intelligent people talk. Marriage and poor people talk about shaking and sharing the bills. Bilderberg boy, make sure you email me, please. I got a question to ask you. I know what you're saying, Bilderberg boy, but I'm showing you that your circumstance and the daddy's circumstance is not similar. The daddy is playing this one from a place of hurt because Wayne said no. And me feel like saying nobody's supposed to force her to do nothing. No woman father not supposed to force her to be anywhere you don't want to be. You think my wife father can come tell me something I need to be here and I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I can't say no respectfully. I can't say no. Respectfully. I don't really want to go to that right now and I have something getting done. No. I don't want to say the president that I'm going to be, what you call no. Making sure I'm succumbing to your ego every single time. No. The answer is no, and I can say no. That is the point I'm arguing. Well. Wayne is about nature. Sitting under his trees so he could suggest not fishing, but he could spend time enjoying nature. He said that, Charmy. That's the funny thing. The funny thing is Wayne said we could go hang out and do something else, but I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. But you know what? I guess we'll see tomorrow. Anyway, friends, we spent long enough time on this topic and on every single thing, and it's night time. Have a wonderful night. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I love y'all always. I love you too much. Have a wonderful evening. Bilderberg boy. Make sure you say email me. I have a question for you. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye. Have a good night.